Hey guys, welcome back. Just a quick apology really, because I did have 2 hours of footage to put up. It was my painting, and I was going to do a speed painting, speed it all up, put it into about, I don't know, 10-15 minute video, but unfortunately it hasn't transferred properly from the camera to my laptop, and it's now corrupt and I can't use it. So yeah, I now have about, I'd say 70%, maybe 65% finished Great Unclean One. The final things I've got to do is the wounds, bits around the arm, details. I'll point those out as I go, the intestines as well, everything like that, the boils. So it's majorly finishing touches. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far, and I'll show you some details. Alright, okay, here we are into the face. I'm really happy how this has turned out. Again, I've just got to pick out the teeth, the inside of the mouth, and the eyes as well. Got to finish that, and a couple of the wounds around the face. I've got to, sores and things like that. Got to pick out those. Yeah, I'm really happy with the varied tones I've got. Lots of different shades of browns, greens, yellows, those sort of things. And I wanted the face to be an overall focus point of the model, so I gave that a dry brush of, I believe it's called, if I can find it. Oh, yeah, it's the old, really old colour, Rotting Flesh. I still have an old pot of that, and I don't know. Sorry, I don't know the more recent release colour for that, but I'm sure there'll be a conversion chart somewhere where you can pick that up if you want. But yeah. Just for future notice, the painting tutorials I do won't necessarily include a colour list, but that's because I prefer mixing my own colours as opposed to just using the single colour. And I also use a lot more washes than I do actual paints. So yeah, and here's just a detailed shot of the some boils and the knee work. I like to get lots of different purples and browns, that kind of thing all in there. But the way I got those wounds there, I really like them because they look all fresh and oozing. First of all, I put in some red gore. Still, like I said, I use all the old colours, haven't bought any new Citadel colours, because I'm slowly weaning out and moving on to Vallejo. But yeah, I started that out with red gore, then in the centre, or the most predominant area, gave it a bit of like blood red, just a little dab, and then from the secret weapon, I used their wash, the drying blood wash, which gives it that nice little varnish finish. It works really well actually. I really like that. It looks, because a lot of people give blood a too bright colour, but if you actually look at blood and the way blood dries, it's actually very dark and quite gruesome. So I'm just starting to pick out those boils. So I gave them like as though they're filled with fluid. So nice light colour there. Like I said, I don't usually use blacks in any of my painting unless obviously it's got black armour or black is actually required, but I don't use blacks for shading. I prefer to use natural colours like purples and dark greens for the shadings and browns. So that's what's beginning to be done. The front here is about 50% done. I've got a lot of the intestines and skin work to do. Now we're coming on to the more finished areas, just the legs, the back, and I'll zoom out a bit here so you can actually see it. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, using a lot of pinks, purples, browns, reds, that kind of thing, just to ease it away from the green base coat that I had originally, and also to highlight the ridges like that. Yeah, where obviously it's stretched and saggy flesh, so it will be really dark in the recesses, like I've got there in the greens, and then on top maybe a bit dirty, so got some browns in there. Yeah, I really quite like the hoofs. This is my about third attempt at painting bone, like calcium type based organisms. Yeah, so horns, you know, hoofs, bone, that kind of thing. And I wanted it to look a little grimy, dirty, and a little bit diseased, so I put browns and yellows in there. So I'm going to move on to the spinal area, because this must have been what I spent most of my time on, really. I've redone the spine several times, using purples, browns, pinks, like I've said all before. Now you may have noticed here, there's that, too far, there's that patch of green oozing down from one of the recesses. Now that's used from, if I can find it again, I should really come more prepared. Yeah, it's the AK Interactive Slimy Grime. It's the light version. I really thought with the nurgle model I could really utilise that to its full potential. And here as well, I may do a wash on top just to reassure that, because you can see the purple underneath and then I did this on top, whereas I might do it the other way around. But yeah, I've done the green oozing from there. Same thing again with here. I tried not to overuse it because I wanted it more as a focus as opposed to use it as a paint. And yeah, I've done the same thing here and there, bits and pieces. And this arm area, I may actually start from here and do a quick speed painting, because this bit's, I'd say that's still probably the green base coat and a dark green wash, and then just the saws picked out. So I could probably use that if you guys want that, to show you all my different techniques, all my different colour blendings, that kind of thing. But at the front here I've started more work, so this is the kind of thing I'd probably go to the next stage where you highlight it up, add your browns, different colours, purples, blues, and then you just play around with the shades. So yep, moving on again. Yeah, I'll reposition the camera, guys, and we'll move on to the back of the head, because there's something there I want to show you. And yeah, so see you in a sec, guys. Okay guys, I don't know how well this is coming up in the camera, but I don't know if you can see there the different shades of browns, yellows and greens on top of the face. And maybe if I move it about in the light, it'll catch up. But yeah, this was to focus upon the I really like painting skin, especially if it's not normal human skin, because it allows me to play with colours, play with shades, and yeah, none of this is lighting, guys. This is, apart from the reflectiveness, this is all my shading. So let's see if I've got anything I can point with. Yeah, I'll use the paintbrush. So here you can see I've got the dark brown, kind of like a line coming down from here, and then I've gone over and picked up the ear in a green again. But here I've got like a yellow, and that's kind of my transition colour between the green and the browns, because yellow is predominant in both colours, and well, that's moving into colour theory, which I might do a video on if anyone wants to know, just between how you can transition colours nicely whilst giving it, instead of just blending the two colours, using a completely different colour and still getting a nice effect. So yeah, again, try brushing with the rotten flesh colour. And yeah, lots of purples in here, you can see. I wanted this bit to be more shadowed, so I used a mix of dark green and the amethyst washes from Secret Weapon. And they are lovely washes, guys, if you ever get to pick those up. They are amazing washes, they're so nice, covers so well, and they flow really well. They're extremely easy to mix as well. A lot of people, when they buy washers, purely use those, but what I'd recommend is mixing a bit of the previous colour that you've used with that wash, tying that in, and then only in your recesses using the colour wash you want. But yeah, there again. If anyone knows or has painted boils before, could anyone leave in the comments a realistic way of painting them, or how they found it, if this turned out well? Because at the moment I've only got this grey, and I'm a bit stuck at the moment because I'm not sure what to go for. Might use different blends of yellows and pinks, try and make those look a bit raw and infected. But yeah, so the face area and the back, down the back there, if you can see that, yeah, down the back there are pretty much, I'd say about 90% finished, and then the front and the arms, especially down here, that's got a lot of work doing, because that's still just like 1 or 2 shades of green which need fixing up. So yeah guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm doing it correctly. Oh, sorry, not the camera. I have to try and stop doing that. And let me know guys if you want me to do a video on colour theory, mixing colours, which colours kind of connect and blend well together, or anything kind of like that. If you've got any questions guys on anything I use or painting techniques, just let me know, because I really love reading your comments actually. It's really nice to hear some of the praise and even some of the criticisms. It's really nice, because it helps me improve my modelling and my painting. And this is something I really want to carry on and keep going for a while. So yeah guys, sorry again for the lack of videos. I realise it's been probably the best part of 2, maybe 3 weeks since I released a video. That's mainly because I've been on holiday, I've just been extremely busy with rugby. I could make a million excuses. There's also been work as well, and also I just had a bit of burning paint out. And again, I was a bit demoralised after my video went corrupt, so I just haven't been really in the mood to do anything. But my base craft stuff came in. I'll do a video again on that, and a review and everything you get in there. And yeah, okay guys, cheers. This has been Connor. See you next time. Bye. Alright guys, yeah, this is just a bit afterthought I forgot to mention in the video. Ooh, handycam. But yeah, my next video will be these Imperial Guard that I've got going. These are the Renegade 412 ones, and those of you subscribed to me would have seen the video of those in. I believe it's the last one, maybe the one before that I did a focus on. So yeah, I'll be doing a painting session. I'm not sure whether I'll either do a tutorial on them, because they're conversions, so I'm not sure how useful that'll be. I may just do like I've done here, out of choice this time, not out of losing recording. Yeah, so I'll do maybe just updates, and then if people want to know how I did those, maybe I'll do one of them as a tutorial or something like that. This is just going to be a quick overlook of my desk. It's very messy at the moment because I've been extremely busy, and my models haven't been getting that much of a love recently. So yeah, there's my palette, very messy. It's take art A-level as well, so I just use 2 paints, acrylics, oils, and then my miniature paints. So just been working on this guy. He'll be coming up soon in a video once he's finished. He is a very old fantasy model. He's metal, and he's the Fly Lord, and I believe they used the face of this in one of the new Plague Bearers, and they just added a horn. I've ordered mine, so they should be coming on Monday. Today is Sunday, so well, when I'm recording it. Got the base of my Contemptor Dreadnought pretty much finished. Just gotta paint it up. I'll probably do that when I do the same with my actual Contemptor, and I'll build it onto that first. We'll do some OSL from that lamp. I got the idea for this base from, I believe it was Mac, from Marnius Augustus Calgar. Well, if you're watching this, you probably definitely are subscribed to him. But mine's obviously going to be a Chaos one, and hopefully going to be trying to get the hand to push that over. Got my Dread Knight, still to come. Still got the Henchman still to come. Still got the nurgle Demon Prince over there. He's laying down there. Still got a what's it called? So I've got my Contemptor to build up. I've got the Khorne Blood Slaughterer to build up. Demon Prince to build up. Finished painting all this. There's my Terminators down there. There's my basecraft stuff that comes with the steampunk kit. I'll do it's not really an unboxing because I've already used some of it, but it'll be like an in-depth of what's in the box. And this all came from Basecraft, so it was their washers. Ignore the Vallejo paints, they came from Wayland Games. Wayland Games are a fantastic store to use. Really good customer service, excellent delivery times, everything. Yeah, so see you next time, guys. Ta-ta.